Welcome in to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your hostess for just a little bit while we sit and gab and look at some pictures of things that you have shared. Today is Wednesday, the 7th of May, 2025, and the time is 3:32 p.m. here in sunny and kind of warm Salem, Oregon. And now I did complete this section over here that I was working on. So now I cut the cover sheet for this section all the way over. And let me just show you. That's the end right there. So, yeah, so I'm going to do this strip here, and then I'll do this square, and then this square, and then move that way. But today is going to be kind of a shortened whip and gab, so we're going to get right into it and look at your emails that you have sent in. Okay, let me turn off the light. See what we have in here. Okay, so first up is going to be Julie S. And okay, here's what she sent in. And it said, "Good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. My first completion of May is my Diamond Dots 40 by 50 tiger. Started it in March, was a birthday present from my hubby. Hope to get a couple more whips done this month. I hope all is well with everyone and we all have a fun and productive month of diamond painting." Wow, that is pretty. That's a big cat. Love the colors on that. And is that washi tape? Sorry, let me get a little bit closer, see if I can see it. Yeah, I love the washi tape around it. Very nice. Okay. And up next, come on. Okay, and this is from Jess. And she says, "Hi, Granny and Ellie. Got a big road done along the bottom of Under the Sea. It's looking amazing." Wow, look at those colors just popping. I'm still working on my first row. "Did I show you my latest completion from Dreamer Designs? This is, Mixed Bouquet by Elisa Kari. So gorgeous. This canvas has been in my stash for a while. I won it in a Dreamer Designs event called Winter Sparkle along back in November of 2021. I love working with these gorgeous colors. 80 by 60 with 4 ABs. Have a great day. Hugs from Jess Diamond Paints." That's gorgeous. Look at all those colors. Just beautiful. Wow. Okay. And next we have Janice. Sorry for the There's her kitty. Oh my gosh. So cute. She says, "Hi, Granny and Villagers. Well, I finally did it and created an email account for diamond painting events, etc. This will hopefully help keep me, let's start again. This will hopefully help me keep track of things. Okay. It will also make it easier for those getting emails, as they don't always know what to call me. Anyhow, I needed to try out this new Adrian figure. What better way than to send you a picture of Natasha inspecting my latest whip. Hugs to all and pets to Ellie." Oh, that's so cute. Kitties are very curious, aren't they? Dogs not so much. Yeah, they seem to want to be right up in the action. Okay. You'll have to send that picture over to V for her pet parade. Okay, and here's another one from Julie S. Good day, my fellow villagers. I went to my doctor appointment today. My doctor recently moved into a new building. She's always had themed exam rooms, and I always get the cat room. She's a huge cat lover and has 3 Maine Coon cats. In 2023, I completed Starstruck Maine Coon 98 by 65 centimeters, the one that has blues and beiges, and gave it to her for Christmas. Then last year, she saw the new version of it with all the colors and asked if I would do that one for her. She paid for the kit. Whew, another 98 by 65 centimeters. Of course, I already had the kit in my stash, so I did it for her. She matted, framed it, and hung it in her exam room at her clinic. She had me write down the name of the kit and how long it took me, because she said all her patients that see it absolutely love it, and asked her for a bunch of questions about it. LOL. Today, she asked me if I would do 1 or 2 more for her. She wants a dream catcher one and one of a dragon, so each of her themed exam rooms will have a diamond painting. So we'll see what she picks out. I attached a pic of the one in her exam room today. The colors in it go well with the smaller Dean Russo prints of cats she already had. Just a thought I'd share. Pets to Ellie, hugs to you. Have a perfect day. Wow, that is really cool. Wow, Julie, I'm impressed. I don't go to the doctor enough for my doctor to know anything. Okay. And then Julie also sent in her glow in the dark progress. You are starting at the top, so we get to see what the top looks like. Wow. And see right there, those pink are glow in the dark, the lighter pink. Yeah. And see if I can spot some more here. Yeah, and there's some good ideas on the fish eyes. What to do with those. Somebody said put googly eyes on them. That'd be a good idea. Okay. Next. Now, Kathy G is on vacation. She says, wanted to share with the villagers our second day at campground where we saw the launch of SpaceX Starlink 693 rocket across from the campground. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie. Kathy G. Ooh, that would be cool. Let's see what these show. Wow. Whoops. Wow. Huh. That is, I bet that was loud. Maybe not. I would think a rocket noise would be loud. Okay. Yeah, send more pics, Kathy. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, next up is Sue. Oh, now how come? Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. There we go. She is doing, let's see, pics of my Seize the Day canvas. I just did this one too. And she says, just a moment, let me scroll down here. Didn't notice the second eagle on the right until I enlarged this pic before taking the photo. And I think she's talking of right here. But let's go to her next photo. Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah, sometimes we don't notice things until, you know, we stand back a ways and really look at it. But that Seize the Day is, yeah, it's a beautiful canvas. Okay, and then Kathy G sent another email. Just 1 second. There we go. Okay. Oh, wow. She says, Hi, Granny. At the beach this afternoon. Disney cruise ship heading out. If you notice my toenails, I had them painted glow-in-the-dark orange to align with our weekend retreat glow-in-the-dark canvas. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie. Oh, look at her toes. Can you see that? Wow, look at that ship. Your beach looks a lot different than our beach. I mean, I think the sand looks a little different, maybe. I mean, it looks the same, but different. I've never seen a Disney cruise ship before. Wow. Nice. I'm glad you sent that. Okay, I think that is it for our emails. Yep. I'm glad you're sending in your pics on your little vacation, or big vacation, I should say. All right, so now let's do our gab session. And I'm gonna get out the key thing here so I can type in answers as we go along, otherwise I forget what. There we go. Now I'm all set. All right, so let's go over there. Okay, so let's see what we got in our gab session. Okay, first up is going to be the diamond painting Have to Have It Wednesday. And that went up this morning. And Jules and Lorraine said, we enjoyed seeing all the various canvases. Love the teacher canvas. Yeah, we had some good stuff in there, didn't we? Or you guys did. And Margie said, sure can't pick a favorite again this week. Nice purchases all. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, there was a wide variety of stuff in there today, wasn't there? Of course, there always is. And then Graham says, oh dear, I didn't realize the Spangler houses actually have dragons in them. On to the wish list they go. Gal plus algebra equals galgebra. It's what my daughter calls girl math that actually save money. Oh, I'm glad you explained that, Grams. Oh. Okay, and then Alice B. So many beautiful and interesting canvases. It's nice to see new diamond painting shops. I think my fave is the kitty with mushrooms and snail. It was hard to choose just one. A lot of great pictures this week. Thanks for showing your choices, villagers. Hugs to you and Ellie, sis. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's see if we have any more on that subject. Let me scroll down. My scrollers, I need a new mouse. My scroller doesn't always work. It works, but slow. Crazy. I think that's it for that one. So let's march on. And our next gab session. Oh, this is the Diamond Painting Hall Dollar Tree that I did. And Kathy G said, I was able to find the same ones. Love the smaller canvases to do in between large projects. Yeah, but my Dollar Tree ones are stacking up. It seems my smaller ones are larger ones. We'll have to do a week of super small canvases, I think. Okay, I think that's it for that, but we'll see. Okay, and then Veronica McBride, I think she's new. This is on the Hobby Lobby clearance diamond painting. She says, do you sell frames for them? You can buy frames. For any canvases. Okay, and then the next one is on the live, and January said, sorry I missed you. I will have to come back to watch the video later. Yeah, it was, yesterday I was gonna do a live, and then I canceled it, and then I did actually do a live later. I had a little bit of time to go ahead and do a live. Okay, and then another one on that subject, Susan D. Sorry I missed you last night. Hope everything was okay. And let's see, I think that's it on that subject. And our next gab, Ellie unboxing her Chewy birthday box from Julie S. Majestic said, happy birthday, Ellie Belly. So good to see Ellie loving her treats. So nice of Julie and her fur babies to send such a great gift. Yeah, she had a good time. She had some of her treats last night. And Constance says, Ellie is so cute. Happy birthday, Ellie. And Laura said, I think Ellie is camera shy. And then her nose knew she is so cute. Yeah, she couldn't resist. She was so funny. Tracy said, so very sweet. Happy belated birthday, Ellie. Yeah, she heard me wrestling them last night for her bedtime snack, and I hit him around and she went and she sniffed them all out. Boy, she was fast too. Kathy G said, so nice to see Ellie. She sure is enjoying her gifts from Julie S. And Dari said, happy birthday. Ellie hugs to you and Granny. Thank you. And Angela M said, happy birthday, Ellie. Lovely birthday box. I know, she was, that was fun. I'm glad that she finally got down and got on camera. And January said, what a wonderful treat for our Ellie girl. Julie Boo Boo, you are such a sweetie. Yeah, that was a nice little treat for her. And Denise Hudson said, happy birthday, Ellie. Really nice package you got from Julie's and her fur babies. Enjoy. And she is. And Jen said, a lot of good treats for Miss Ellie. Yeah, she loved them all. And Jules, look at all those goodies for Ellie. Yeah, she got spoiled. And I think this is a new person. Puckatrita said she is so precious. And Julie S., I like how she inspected each bag. Good thing the bags don't have bigger openings. She'd stick her entire muzzle in there to get a treat. If I leave the lid off the cat treat jar, Nicholas reaches in with his paw and literally scoops out treats. He's very independent that way, LOL. He hates it when I remember to put the lid back on. If I leave it on the counter with the lid on, he pushes it off the counter to try and get it open when it hits the floor. Fur babies are such rascals. Hope you have an awesome birthday, Ellie. Yeah, it's funny because we did open up the 2 packages, and then the rest I just have in the box right here next to me on the floor. She just never gets into anything. Yeah, and she knows when she can have her treats. I could put her treat bag on the floor open and she wouldn't get it. She's just a different kind of dog. She doesn't get into things unless she's offered it. She waits. So, but cats are ornery. Okay. I'm glad I was able to do that video. That was fun to do. Thank you, Julie. Okay, the next is going to be on our whip and gab. Margie says, not gonna lie, I did tear up a little when I saw the canvases from B. Were craftably. Definitely will be doing one of those soon. Grams, so sorry to hear about your hubby. He will definitely be in my prayers and thoughts, along with you and your family. Becky, that canvas is very nice. Looking forward to seeing updates. Thanks for sharing. Hugs. Yes, V sent her 2 craftably canvases. Wow. I think that's... what better gift? Kathy G. Grams, positive thoughts and vibes coming to you and your husband. Yeah, she's on our prayer list right now, so say some prayers for her. Say Kathy G. Nice canvases from V to Margie for her birthday. Can't wait to see them completed. So many canvases to do. And then Kathy G said, nice. Oh, I just did that. What happened? I might have done that wrong. Sorry if I did. January. Oh, wow. Our Valita Doodle is such a sweetie pie for sending such wonderful canvases to our Margie Doodle for her birthday. Can't wait to see them done. Get 'em, Ellie girl, LOL. Great chat as usual. Hugs, my friend. Yeah, Ellie was barking as usual. Yeah. And what else we got in here? Denise Hudson. Hi, Granny. I'm praying for Graham's husband. Thanks for the gab session. You're getting lots of prayers, Grams. And Angela M said, enjoyed the whip and gab. Thank you for sharing. I'm scrolling. Okay, Kathy C. Ellie girl enjoyed her treats once she knew what it was. Love watching Ellie eat them. She's a very polite eater. She doesn't grab or chop off your fingers or anything. Very lucky there. And I must say, Negan upstairs, my son's dog, he's the same way. He's very polite. Just diamond paints. I prefer whiteboard tape. instead of washi tape. It's cheaper, sticks better, and lasts longer. All colors and thicknesses are available on Amazon. I love the skinny ones to section my canvases. I got this idea from Summer's Sparkling Good Time. Awesome channel. Whiteboard tape. I've never heard of that before. Let me look that up real quick. Whiteboard tape. Oh, Hobby Lobby, I think has it. Oh, it's skinny tape. Huh. Comes in all different colors. Wow. Dry erase tape. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'll have to check that out. All right. That's very interesting. The things you learn. Anita's diamond painting. Thank you so much, everyone. I will try to do a video tomorrow on my Nicky. Yeah, she just started her channel, and I apologize because I haven't been into YouTube today. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you haven't checked her out, I'll link it down below. Go and visit her. She said now she has 2 videos, so that's pretty cool. And once we get here, I'll run over there and see if she got that other video up. And let's see what else we got in here. Lots of comments on my comment that the live was, well, it was delayed yesterday. Okay, one more comment, Denise Hudson, and this is on a Whip and Gab. Hi, Granny, nice Gab session as always. Saw Ellie's video. I'll have to go over to Anita's video. Thanks, and have a great day. Okay, I think that is it. Okay, so let's go over to Anita's channel and see if she posted. Let's see. Anita's diamond painting. There she is. Yep, she did. Whip and Chat Sunday morning in spring. Nicky B. 27 minutes and 59 seconds. Oh my goodness. I'll have to watch that. I love her accent. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. I have some stuff here I need to do, and Ellie's coming over. She wants to go outside. So, and it's 4:06 now, so she's getting ready for her din-din. Getting hungry. Yeah, you are. So, as far as I know, I should, what's tomorrow? Thursday? I will hopefully get the Whip and Gab up in the morning. So I will be home in the morning. I don't have anywhere to go today or tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by and sharing and gabbing and all that stuff. And as always, count your blessings, be blessed, give blessings, and have a blessed day. And I will jibber jabber with you all later.